Yeah, well, we heard about the climate grants and we thought, what can we do with this? And so it took us a little time to reflect on some different projects. We threw out a few that weren't feasible. And then we thought of our poor running toilets that just use so much water, and thought this might be the perfect opportunity to replace those for lower flush models and that don't run to conserve water. The money was actually just not quite enough to do all of them. And so because we were talking about this project as a community, we actually had somebody come and donate the balance of it. So the grant didn't actually cover all of the toilets that we wanted to do. But when we were talking about it, we said, we really want to do all of them in one go, because the cumulative effect really starts to multiply when you have all of them done as opposed to just one. So we were very fortunate to have an anonymous donor come forward and cover the balance of the whole project, which was great. We were looking at a heat pump to see if that was feasible. That was a little expensive for the grant for our space. We were also looking at waste signage around our waste, getting better at recycling waste organics. However, this process helped catalyze us doing some of the waste pieces. So we've been more clear in our signage around our waste, recycling, organics, and we've even started to do some composting of paper towels in the bathrooms to try to divert waste from landfills and into more appropriate waste streams. Every time we flush now, we're saving some number of liters of water, which doesn't feel like that much, a few water bottles perhaps, but accumulating, every flush, every day, every week, that starts to become over a year, over the lifetime of the toilets compared to what we had before, quite a lot of water. And so we were thinking that the same thing for, paper towel. We're trying it in just one washroom right now, but we thought, even if we could divert just a little bit cumulatively over a day, a week, a month, a year, that will compound. Just thinking about how, as we improve our space, how we can do that environmentally, because for us, part of the reason we chose the toilets was the environmental impact and the response to climate change, which is leading to water shortages and droughts. However, also, it was improving our hospitality, people coming in and not having to deal with non-functioning running toilets. So we are all about efficiency. How can we be improving and responding to the climate emergency, but also doing things that help raise awareness, that help make this space more hospitable for the community. Well, there is a spiritual component to this, and I actually wrote a reflection about it. And in it, I said that we follow Jesus one flush at a time. And I really like this opportunity because I think it showed us that how we live out our faith isn't just as we pray, as we feed people. It's in these little things that we can do that make a difference. It was part of our way to respond to that fifth mark of mission, to sustain and renew the life of the earth. And we can do that. We don't have to have all the answers. We don't need to necessarily try to take on the whole project, but even just changing these toilets, doing the small thing, I think makes a big difference and is part of our Christian response to the climate emergency. This is one of the toilets, and I would demonstrate it for you, but I don't want to waste the water, all the flush on this production.